decorations, and try to get everything ready for next year.
Going to ask for some volunteers for that as well.
Oh, yeah.
That can be a subcommittee to the Recreation Commission.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a random idea I'd like to throw out there. I don't know if anybody's opinion has changed on this since last year, but I don't know. I think maybe it might be worth taking a look at maybe changing the way our committees/commissions are. I guess what I suggested last year is dumping the Planning and Recreation Commission, since they don't seem to be able to throw quorums all the time, and looking at something different. That's just throwing it out there as an idea. If there's any interested in looking into that at all or not, or
Well, we received our letter tonight to kind of look at.
yeah, and it says
If we can't develop enough interest in volunteers to fill the commissions, then we have to look at something alternative, I would say.
yeah, I didn't know if there was anybody else interested in it or not, because there didn't seem to be very much interest last year, and we were told we were required to have a planning commission. And what I got out of here is that it's nice, but we don't have to have it.
But don't we have to rely on the township then?
No, council can do it. Someone has
If we don't have a planning commission.
Right. What I meant to convey is someone has to perform the planning commission function.
So if we don't do it,
if there's no planning commission, council must do it.
Yeah.
Council can do it, but therein lies that same problem we talked about before.
well, and that was my suggestion was last year. When I'm saying I don't really have a formal plan or anything like that, I was saying maybe we should look into maybe making some sort of not planning commission, because from my understanding we couldn't call it a planning commission, but we could make it, planning and zoning, or rename it, and then fill it with more council members so the quorum isn't such an issue.
And
same with recreation. That was kind of my line of thinking.
in the case of the planning commission, where we do have a quorum and we do have active membership, okay, do we tell those citizens who have stepped forward and are actively involved that their input is no longer, that the committee's dissolved?
Well,
No, I think he's talking about if you don't have a crew, right?
well,
You
I'm
don't have
talking.
enough
But my point is, and he's saying that, and he's correct. I guess apparently they've got a quorum now, but the vast majority of the past 2-3 years now, we've
No.
struggled to have meetings.
Not with the planning commission. I mean, we did during 2008, because you couldn't get any work done, you couldn't vote on anything because of the
Okay.
dissolve effort. But in 2009, we've had a quorum.
I'm confused because has our village plan changed? Have we gotten that updated to not include the village parkway?
No, that would require money. I mean, that would require the dollars being spent in engineering.
Is that the comprehensive plan?
You're talking about the comprehensive?
Yeah, the comprehensive plan hasn't been changed, but that wasn't the.
Motions were made and motions were accepted, but no revisions have been made to existing drawings or to the existing comprehensive plan, quite honestly, because it would involve a large outlay of cash.
I'm really confused. I guess, like I said, I really wasn't. I was just looking to see if there's any interest in doing it. So,
How many quorums has the planning commission had this year in 2010? How many actual meetings?
I don't know, 7.
We haven't had
Six or seven.
business to discuss, that's why we haven't had meetings.
because I'm really confused because I really feel like, and I'll have to go back and do my homework just to make sure, but I feel like we haven't had. Do we have any minutes from any meetings they might have had in 2009?
Sure.
How many meetings did we have in 2009?
2009, I think, was problematic too, until towards the end. Because we were
I can give you all that information.
Yeah, like I said, I
don't
wasn't.
have it here, but
Yeah, yeah, I would be interested in knowing that because, like I said, I've been under a different impression.
so you want to know how many meetings
Yeah,
planning commission has had
in the past that we've had
9
a
and
quorum.
10?
That we've had a quorum at.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't. However far back you're willing to
And
go.
you want to know if they were canceled due to lack of quorum. Like tomorrow night, we have a planning commission meeting that's been canceled because we have no agenda.
Okay, that's fine. too.
So I don't want to waste the volunteers' time to have them come up here for no reason. So I think if you're going to look at the data, you have to make sure it's targeting whether or not the meeting was canceled due to lack of quorum.
That's fair. Like I said, I wanted to see if there's any interest in it. I hadn't really given it any more thought. I just figured now would be the time to look at it, I guess.
But based on the comprehensive plan that you were talking about, Chuck, the thing is, we've looked over it, reviewed it again. But once we started making changes and we started looking at the monies that we were going to put out just to have it drawn up and, redone, we just didn't have it.
Yeah, that's the first time I'm hearing
Yeah.
this. The answer to
Yeah.
me always in the past when I've asked about it has been, well, we've had problems getting a quorum because of the whole dissolve the village
Yeah.
thing.
No,
that's
we've addressed
been
it.
the answer that I've
Yeah.
always gotten back. So
Yeah.
this is all
We've
news
been
to me.
active when there's been a reason.
It's not always that way, Chuck. You're gonna have to, if you're gonna make a general statement, you're gonna have to give me something quantitative here. It's not always been that way, because we've been meeting, the planning commission has been meeting with some regularity in 2010.
Okay, I'm just asking because it's, like I said, all I'm saying, this is news to me. I'm not denying it. I'm just saying it's news to me. And when we were looking into doing even doing the zoning change on that we've got on our agenda tonight, I thought there was some concern about getting planning commission together. Was the impression I got? Maybe I'm misinterpreting it.
Yeah.
So, like I said,
Planning
news
commission
to me.
met on that and made the recommendation.
They did, yeah. But like I said, I thought there was a little bit of concern about having a quorum in that, so I must have been confused then.
Yeah.
Seems to be, like I said, things change.
Okay. Anything else before we move on? Next item on the agenda is approval of outstanding bills. Bills are on your desk. Let the record show this information was received in council's packet, so they haven't had the opportunity to review the information.
Bill, I'll make a motion to pay the bills.
I'll second.
Discussion?
It's a chunk of money, that's all I gotta say.
Mayor, if I may.
I have a question.
The bills are, the list is longer this time because, as I mentioned at the previous meeting, I wanted to try to make sure that we paid every penny in 2010 that we could, not knowing what might happen with the state budget in 2011. So I paid all of the payroll obligations that we incurred in December would typically be paid in January, but they're already paid. I paid them all shortly before the end of December, so January's bill should be a little bit lighter because of that, but that makes this list higher than it would
Yeah, a
typically
little heavy.
be by several $1,000s.
I have one question.
Sure.
On the 28, we have Fifth Third Bank, $1,866 for banners.
That is our credit card payment, and that included the holiday banners that were put up. That was part of that, and there was one. I think there was only 2 purchases on there this month. The vast majority of it was the banners and the bags for the dog park. The cleanup bags for the dogs.
Okay.
Those are about $100, I think, every time we order those. So about 100 of that was for dog waste bags, and the rest was for banners and shipping to get the banners here.
Okay.
Bill, on 27, we had a disbursement to Rita
Yes.
for local taxes withheld. Would you explain what that is?
We have an employee who lives in the village of Milford, and they have a residence tax. You pay the tax whether you live there or work there. And that was the withholding taxes from our employee that lives in Milford.
Thank you. So we have a first and a second. We have any other discussion before we move to a vote? Roll call, please.
Derek?
Yay.
Todd?
Yay.
Renee?
Yeah.
Tim?
Yeah.
Bob?
Yeah,
Chuck?
No.
Just for the record, payments are from December 18 through December 31, 2010. I would say this total is probably a little higher than normal, just generally finalizing the year. When you say? Next item on the agenda is legislation. We have 5 pieces of legislation this evening for council's consideration. This first piece of legislation is an ordinance that we did 3 readings on, but I failed to ask for a motion to adopt. Okay, so it's ordinance number O-2010-35, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into an employment contract. Oh, no, wait a minute, I got the wrong one up in front of me.
That's it?
Oh, yeah, that is it, okay. An ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into an employment contract with Charles Kilgore to provide additional as-needed snow removal services. This time I entertain a motion to adopt ordinance number O-2010-35.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Questions? Roll call.
Derek,
Yay.
Todd,
Yay.
Renee,
Yep.
Tim,
Yay.
Bob,
Yay.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Next item on the agenda is ordinance number O-2010, I'm sorry, O-2011-01, accepting the Planning Commission's rezoning recommendation. It's an ordinance by the Council of Amelia Village, Ohio, accepting the recommendation of the Planning Commission to rezone parcel number 290-108.060 from its current zoning classification, R2 Residence B District, to B1 Local Business District, and declaring an emergency. At this time, I entertain a motion to suspend the rules for 3 readings on 3 dates.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Question? Roll call.
Derek,
Yay.
Todd,
Yay.
Renee,
Yay.
Tim,
Yay.
Bob,
Okay.
Chuck.
Nay.
Ordinance number O-2011-01. This time, I'm going to entertain a motion to adopt this ordinance.
So moved. Second.
Discussion? Questions? Roll call.
Derek,
Yay.
Todd,
Yay.
Renee,
Yay.
Tim,
Yay.
Bob,
Yay.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Ordinance number O-2011-01 is adopted. Next ordinance is ordinance number O-2011-02, contract with Dental Care Plus. An ordinance to contract with Dental Care Plus to provide dental insurance coverage for full-time village employees and declaring an emergency. At this time, I entertain a motion to suspend the rules for 3 readings on 3 dates.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Discussion? Questions? Roll call.
Derek,
Yay.
Todd,
Yay.
Renee,
Yay.
Tim,
Yay.
Bob,
Yay.
Chuck.
Nay.
This time I entertain a motion to adopt ordinance number O-2011-02.
So moved.
I'll second.
Discussion? Questions? Roll call.
Derek,
Yay.
Todd,
Yay.
Renee,
Yay.
Tim,
Yay.
Bob,
Yay.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Ordinance number O-2011-62 is adopted. Next ordinance is O-2011-03, a contract with Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield. An ordinance to contract with Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield to provide medical, hospitalization, life, and AD&D insurance coverage for full-time village employees and declaring an emergency. This time I entertain a motion to suspend the rules for 3 readings on 3 dates.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Discussion. Questions? Roll call.
Derek,
Yay.
Todd,
Yay.
Renee,
Yay.
Tim,
Yay.
Bob,
Yay.
Chuck.
Nay.